Hey guys, welcome to Our Night. It's me, Ray, and today I'm coming along to show you a movie. Well, not show you a movie, but react to a movie called Existenz. So this movie came out in 1999. Let's see, 1999. So I don't know what this is about, which is good because I like going into these blind. So this is one of those suggestions I got again on Patreon. I do know it's sci-fi. Other than that, I think Jude Law is in it. So again, this movie's called Existenz from 1999. I'm looking forward to watching this. You guys ready? Let's do this. This is already sounding like it's from the 90s. I'm about to watch Running Man or something. Jennifer Jason Leigh. I know who she is. William Dafoe as Gas. Willem, not William. I have to correct myself every so often. Is that the human body? Like Michelangelo? Is it Michelangelo or Da Vinci's? Either that or the medical drawing of human anatomy. I feel like the director's name I've heard before. It's written and directed by David Cronenberg. I'm almost sure I've heard the name before. Let me know in the comments if there's any movies that should be aware of.
Test Enclave through her newest creation, Existenz by Antenna. I give you the gamepod goddess herself, Allegra Geller.
Sure, not Existenz. Existenz? Existenz? Jennifer Jason Leigh is a beautiful actress. And I loved her in the movie Flesh and Blood.
Did I miss the port in?
It's just the first wave. You can be part of the second wave.
You, guide the back of the gray hair. You, sir, this lady here. Just come up. Thank you.
Damn, they just that guy. I thought they were going to do some VR stuff, but so does trance. Okay, see, I thought like a VR thing, but I didn't know they get knocked onto a trance, and that's a video game. God damn. I don't know if I would do this unless I'm in a hospital or I'm doing it for somebody else. Ugh, I don't think I'd do any of that. She's a tough cookie. You know the agony, the pain you're gonna be in with that. They made it look nice, but I can only imagine. You want a splint in your finger?
I was never fitted with a bioport. What do you care?
Well, you want to get into the biz and you've never played one of my games?
Well, that explains. I guess in some ways that's still VR, no?
I don't know. Can't do it. It's too freaky. Makes my skin crawl.
They just pop your spine with a little hydro gun. They shoot the port plug in.
He has every right to be like that. I mean, it is a crazy idea to have an invasive procedure like that just to like connect to a phone or a game. If that's her, she's been freaking me out for a while now.
Break out now.
That sounded like everything should be broken.
The swelling doesn't last for long.
The swelling. What about the broken ribs you got out of there? I wonder what the hype is all about. This game better be badass. If I have to get like an implant in my spine to play this game, it better not be Mario Kart.
You serious? That's the only version that exists?
$38 million.
It's the only one, and it's stuck inside, and it's your fault.
It's not as expensive as it was. Like now, the games now are a lot more expensive than 38 million. Excuse me.
Can you kill me, Gas? Can you kill a person? Can you do that?
Can you imagine just how Nintendo stopped Sega from making games back in the day?
It's two people in one day who wanted to actually kill you.
And she seems to be cool about it. I was freaking out. I would have left town actually.
Skiing?
That's her parents, I bet. What is that thing?
Take that. Good. Hold it.
Imagine that's the new PlayStation.
No. It's not infected. It's just excited.
That's so painful. Ew.
Wants action.
Oh my God, girl, what the hell are you doing?
The bearer of the excited bioport.
She's fingering him. To his port. Dear Lord.
You're telling me this thing will run off my body's energy?
That's how they work.
That's so gross. For a second, I thought that was his belly for a second, the way it looked.
That invented poker, couldn't you?
I don't know if that's true or not. A lot more variable than baseball here at this point, I think.
To find out why you're playing the game.
I wouldn't play the game if that was the case.
You'll see how natural it feels.
I can't help but think they're setting him up for a trap or something. Like, there's more to it than what he's aware of. I think. I'm thinking that, there's something sinister about what she has because there are people trying to kill her.
Pods are so small. They plug directly into the bioport.
How about giving him a warning before you do any of this stuff? I tell you, if this really existed, I think this would be the end of video game for me. I'm not playing any more games if I have to put this in my body. Ugh, look at this invasive machine that goes inside your body. And for what? The game is boring. I'm not saying the movies. I'm just saying that what is going on?
It was my game character. I wouldn't have done that, not here anyway.
I guess she wants more of that. Ugh.
Our real bodies. Are they all right?
Really, dude? This time? Then you can get out. No, can you? Is there a way to jack out of this thing?
Don't sweat.
I have a feeling that he might be a victim in this because why did they try to kill her twice? There's something wrong with what she's doing, right? There's something wrong.
To make a game boss. It's like most everything used to be something else, yes?
Jesus Christ, what is this thing? Gross. The hell are like a butcher paper? Like they're gonna eat these things. Just, ugh. So is this supposed to be like the Nintendo factory? They're making all these consoles? Because...
Boring.
And she is so playful.
It's worse than that.
That is so gross. As much as it's almost kind of sexy, that is so gross. Seeing her foot with an umbilical cord, and it's so crazy. Look at this.
Where we are is real at all. This feels like a game to me.
That has to be a side effect.
Definitely not.
That will be funny if she is an NPC somehow got out of the game, which is why they're trying to kill her. Or why she was so awkward when she was talking about the game early on when the movie started. Like if you have to play Tekken on that machine, on that controller, or any racing game, Grand Theft Auto, any games, that controller, it feels horrific.
Enjoy.
Oh shit!
I find this disgusting, but I can't help myself.
Good.
Good.
But he's been doing quite a few things that he has no control over himself.
Perfect.
Like, how do you know what part to suck on and what part to put on it and how to connect it? That's the real question. See, like, how does he know this? They're all NPCs. That's why they're not reacting. No. Bleh. Bleh.
Made you?
He betrayed us. Us.
Who's us?
This way. Come.
We are over an hour in this movie, and I still have tons of questions. But it's good. I'm enjoying it.
I don't want to be here.
Come on, Michael. You just got a bad case of first-time user anxiety.
I don't like it here.
I still don't know if this is like something realistic that's taking place inside this world, or this is just really a big game. It's just a game. And he's reacting like this because it's a game and it's the first time he's playing it. For a video game, that's a really disgusting design. Oh my god, this umbilical cord does not help. That does not help at all. You have to plug it into yourself. You know what? It's probably for the better,
Come on,
to be honest.
All right.
Okay. I'm coming.
It's $19.99. You can go to Blockbuster and rent a better game.
See the problem?
That goddamn gun. Oh my god. Kind of like Bilbo.
The fuck are you doing? You've killed him.
Yeah, I think so. She's a bad guy. Something's wrong with her.
When you pointed the gun at me in the Chinese restaurant. And understand that you're dead.
That thing she put in his spine.
We're back. We're back, Merle, but I have a feeling some of our crew doesn't realize it.
Wow, they were all still in the game. their lack of reaction makes me think they're still in the game. Holy shit, I did like this. This ending, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was confused for a long time. 'Cause I couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't real and what was going on. This ending was excellent. Like, it put everything together in a sense, and you still don't know if it's still a game. I don't think that was the game. I felt like the end of it, the way we just saw it, was real, and those guys were sent to kill that designer. Wow, that was really good. I was so lost for such. I mean, I was following as best I can, but I didn't know where we were going. I had no idea where we were going, and this ending was the plot twist. I mean, it was quite a few plot twists. I kind of think I think the ending that we just saw here was not in the game. I think this was out of the game, mostly because the console and the guns and everything felt more real, more mechanical, more concrete over some crazy umbilical cord and some monster creature being the console and the guns being some bone fish thing, frog thing. Gross. All of it was gross. But now it felt more like reality. And I can see, matter of fact, I can almost see why they want to kill him, because if you were playing a game like this, you probably would have a hard time discerning reality from fiction or fantasy, for that matter. What's real, what's fake, what's not real. And if you were in this type of... You know what? This came out in 1999. Did this come out at the same time doing Matrix? Like, during the same time? I can see this being... Like, this is great, but completely overshadowed over the Matrix. The Matrix came out in 1999 as well. And it had the same type of virtual reality. Is this real? This is not real. This pill, that pill. Like, it happened. These two movies came out the same year, almost the same concept. Except this is more based off a game. Which, by the way, also, I think it was way ahead of its time. Because nowadays, now we have VR. Now we have these worlds that we can live in and pretend we're something else. Be it, with graphics, you can tell that it's not real. But we're getting there. I don't know if you ever seen... I know there was like a game that came out, not a game, a demo, where I think you play a cop and you run into a building and you have to catch some perpetrator. And the whole game, at least the demo, it looks super real, like real, but it was a game. And I can see how people can probably get lost and not know what is reality, what's not reality. I had that same... When I saw Matrix, it gave me a little bit of fear, thinking like, wow, am I in the Matrix? Is this real? Like, I actually left the theater thinking, was there something true to this? But then again, that's just me being stupid. But this one, I can see why, if this existed and it was the way it was, how people play this game and then it'll come out not knowing if it's reality or fake, and they're still playing and they're killing people. At one point when he said, well, if that guy, you don't know if in the game, when she killed, I'm calling Bilbo for now. When she killed Bilbo, he asked her, well, how do you know you're not in the game? Right? And then all of a sudden she had all this gear on. I was like, okay. So the gear made me feel like they were in reality. But these guys were probably sent out on purpose to go kill the designer. If that's the case, which I'm going to have to look at some more videos on. Maybe a explanation video to this. But that's what I got out of this. And I really, really liked this movie. Like, this was excellent. Excellent. The story was very unique for what it was. Totally new, different. Though nowadays, I think you see that anime. If you watch anime does things similar to this. I think there's like I think the whole genre dedicated to stuff like this, like solo leveling and stuff like that. And or anyway, you know what I mean. So the fact that this came out in '99 and they did it the way they did it here, it was excellent. I think Jennifer Jason Leigh did a good job. The whole entire time I thought she was a bad person. I thought she was setting everybody up. Then Jude Law, surprisingly, super skilled. I think he did an excellent job in this. But this movie was gross too, right? This movie had a lot of gross things. I was like, ugh. Which is good because I think the grossness is what separates the reality from the fiction, the fantasy, because it doesn't really exist. The whole umbilical cord in you and all that stuff, it makes sense that that's all fake and that's part of the game. That's why when you came out, again, I'm gonna say it again, when they came out of that game and they had gear on, they had that blue gear and all that felt like it was reality. And then those two being killed. Anyway, I may be completely wrong, but that was fantastic. Great acting, great story. I loved everything about this, even though for a good chunk of the time I was confused, but the ending paid off where I was like, wow, thanks for recommending this movie. This was excellent. I'm so happy I saw this movie. Well, anyway, guys, if you saw this movie, let me know. I need to know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. When you first saw this movie, of course, the theater or rental, however you saw it, definitely I like to know that. Were you confused like I was? Or I mean, were you? Yeah, because it didn't go anywhere for a while. It was like, what's happening? And then disgusting things like when they were at the restaurant and the Chinese restaurant, and then they were eating, and then they formed the gun. I was like, what the hell's happening? Why is that happening? Then he shot the right there. Why? So I was like, I was actually feeling stupid for a while. I was like, am I really that dumb? Am I not knowing can I not follow this story? Wow, that was good. I want to know your thoughts. Make sure I know your thoughts, guys. I want to know what you think about this movie. And definitely, anyway, I want to know your thoughts. I am flabbergasted how well this movie ended, and I'm really satisfied with how this movie ended. So good, so good. I might have to buy this movie now. I might have to put this movie in my collection. Well, anyway, guys, listen. If you like what I'm doing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. If this is like your second or third time watching movies with me and hanging out, and you have not subscribed to us, there's 2 or 3 movies and try it. I got more coming your way. Subscribe, be part of the group. Anyway, guys, this episode of this movie will be available on our Patreon for just $3 a month. You will find the link in the description below. You will find the completely unedited, along with every other show and movie that we've done before in the past. We also have a merchandise store where we sell hats and hoodies and a lot of good stuff with different designs. Check it out. You'll find, the link in the description below. Listen, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with us. We are Iron Knights. I'm Ray. I'll see you soon.